Hello everyone, this is TheMagiBum here, and I'm going to be casting another game of StarCraft 2. Let's introduce the players, shall we? In the top left, we have spawning as the Red Terran, StarTale's Bomber. And in the bottom left, we have the Protoss player, spawning as Blue, SK's MC. So in the previous game, we saw that the Terran player couldn't get enough Marines out to defend his base, and MC took advantage of the fact that Bomber couldn't defend against that Warp Prism attack. So he just ferried units into the main, force fielded the ramp, and that was it. Game over. So hopefully this game, Bomber can maybe prove his worth by getting into the late game, or maybe he'll do another all-in and see if that works this time. Although before, if you remember correctly, the second game was when he did the all-in with the Marauder Hellions, and I'm thinking the only reason why I did that was because he was already one game up, so it made sense for him to be like, yeah, to get another, to do an all-in essentially, because you can be risky, and if it pays off, then it pays off. Otherwise, it's not a big deal because you've since you've already got your since you've already got your first win. Yeah. Sorry, I'm a bit out of my head today. I don't know. It's just strange. I think I need a drink of water or something like that. Excuse me for 1 second. Alright, sorry about that. So now I'm back, and it looks like the Protoss player scouted no gas yet again, and so you can naturally assume that there's another expansion coming up. I think this might be a bit of a problem from Bomber. Since he knows, since he's giving away information to MC that yes, he's going for an early expand. Oh, will this probe die? No, he won't die. Yeah, so since he's giving away all this information, MC, I'm sure he's played about 200 games at least where the Terran player's done this build, and out of all those 100 times he's figured out like 3 or 4 different ways at least to punish this build. One could be like expanding twice, one could be going for a 4-gate all-in or something like that. We see a lot of chrono boost here, so he's probably going to just chrono boost this onto his probes, or he's probably hasn't decided yet, because even though he scouted stuff, he doesn't know whether it's going to be an all-in from here or not. So yeah, he's just going to get a chrono boost Stalker out. He's going to be scouting for any hidden barracks, because although there's an expansion there, he might be going for some sort of hidden thing, maybe a hidden factory, hidden barracks, that kind of stuff. Although I can't see a factory coming anytime soon because he hasn't taken any gas. And what's this? We have a 4 barracks. This is a common build, maybe a couple of months ago, where they wouldn't take their gas at all. I think it was started by QXC. He just built an expansion into 4 barracks, and he just constantly produced a ton of Marines, and since he had all these Marines really fast, he managed to deny the expo of the Protoss player, so the Protoss would have to be stuck on 1 base while the Terran got up to 2. The only problem with that was the Protoss, if he took 2 gases, he could take up really fast to Colossus, or yeah, just pretty much just get up to Colossus, and then all these Marines become useless, and the only thing he can do to delay is to build a whole bunch of bunkers. So here we go. We got our first Stalker on the scouting out. This is just a poke and prod to see what units are coming out. If he sees a Marauder, he knows that there might be an early push coming soon. If he sees all these Marines coming out here, then oh, is he going to lose a Stalker? He's going to lose a Stalker. Oh no, 10 health left. Wow, that's a close one. If you notice, most Protoss units have 1 armor already on their unit, so Marines only do about 5 damage to their armor. So yeah, it looks like this attack is going to be coming soon. He's got a total of 8 Marines right now, and these 8 Marines, I think they can attack Zealots relatively quickly. I think it's like 3 volleys to kill it off, and now he's got like probably enough to shoot it down in like 2 volleys almost. But yeah, and he's just going to keep building Marines, He's not going to take his gases yet. Only now he's taking his gases, and he isn't even taking these other 2 gases. He's only taking the first 2 at the main base. So, oh, we see a little floating Zeppelin of some sort there. And we see the Stalker is getting some valuable information. He sees the attack coming. He knows that it's a four barracks attack coming now, and he should have Guardian Shield and Force Fields to be able to defend this. And there we go. There's a Guardian Shield. There's a Force Fields, and not the best Force Fields. They're actually trapping these Zealots, but the sentries cannot die. If they die, then it'll be really bad. So here comes the Zealots. They're going to be slicing away at these Marines, and looks like this attack is going to fail. It's a relatively old build. It used to, like, all these kinds of older builds that are not macro intensive, they're usually not as good because people have learned to adapt to these types of builds, and they've learned to essentially beat these builds, like, hands down, simply with micro and simply with the units that they have. So now these Stalkers are here, they can pretty much pick away at all these Marines and not have to worry about anything, because Stalkers are actually faster than Marines until they get stim, and they do more damage, they have more health, and their shields can recharge. The only problem is you have to be wary of these ledges. They can spread out along this ledge, and then when your Stalkers come up to get vision, they'll get killed. But looks like he's going to retreat now. He's had enough. He's taken out a lot of units. If we look at the units lost tab, yeah, we see the Terran players way behind. I think the Protoss players only lost a probe and a Zealot, and that's about it. So let's go back to production. So now we see our first Marauder out in the field, and we see a bunch of bunkers. So this is the problem with the build. It usually delays your tech to the point where if they just go for Colossus or some form of tech, which we can see here, as he's got a robotics facility and also going for Dark Templar. And whoa, he's got Dark Templar already. And look at this, he's just finished muling as well. And there goes one scan too, so he's really low on energy at the moment. He's trying to build turrets, but if these turrets get taken out before they're done, then that'll be that. Okay, well, Marine's getting one-shotted too. Okay, so now the turret is down, but he's losing a lot of workers at the moment. This turret is also down, but all these Marines are dying as well. It's because these Dark Templar are actually really tough anyway, so yeah. Looks like he's cancelled a building there. Might have been like a factory or a starport. Yeah, it was a factory apparently. So it looks like he's gonna try and go for the. Yep, he's gonna try and kill off that Dark Templar. He managed to see another one at the top there. If he could actually go down there and try and attack this missile turret again. But looks like he's gonna force the Dark Templar into the missile turret again and then shoot him down. Yep, there you go. But he's taken a lot of damage. If we look at the workers killed tab, it looks like 24 workers killed by MC as opposed to the 1, which is the only scouting probe. So it's looking really bad for Bomber at the moment, and it looks like this could be it for him, because at the moment he's and we see a third base. So Bombers are actually, I think the score right now is 2-3. It's either 2-3 or 1-3. I'm not 100% sure on that, but yeah, it's I'm pretty sure MC has won 3 games already. So if Bomber if Bomber loses this, then it'll be 4 to whatever that other number is, and that'll be it for Bomber. It's a best out of 7 anyway, so this will be the last chance he gets, and it looks like he's just going to lose this army, unfortunately. And yeah, he's only got a couple of units left, can't save those. The only thing, he even got rid of his bunkers, so now he has to build new bunkers. And this Warp Prism is can just walk into the main. Yep, we see a bit of defense in the main, but yeah, it looks like he's just going to use this as a pylon. He's got some Archons now. He must have warped in a couple of Dark Templar and morphed them into Archons. And he's got his third base up on the way soon, and the Terran player, he hasn't even got medevacs out yet. He's working on them now, but it's going to be very late before he actually gets it. And yeah, like, these bunkers are only now just getting put up now, so. And now Blink has been researched, so he's just going to go into the main, force field the ramp, and that's going to be that. And it looks like he's seen these sentries and he's going to try and kill them off, but there's an Archon and a Zealot, as well as a few more Stalkers, and yep, that's GG. So yeah, this is just Bomber trying out a couple of different builds, but unfortunately letting his opponent see what was going on, especially MC, who's a really powerful Protoss player. Once you let him see what you're doing, he can feel safe and do whatever he wants. He can be as risky as he wants and still be fine. He just won't die to anything. As long as you prevent him from scouting your base, you'll be alright. Anyway, that's it for me. I think this is the final game, so I hope you've enjoyed it, and thanks for watching.